I wanted to get to Grant Cardone. He's arguably, the best known business social media star out there. Billions of dollars in real estate in his portfolio, millions of followers. His time is worth a ton of money. But how can I get a guy like that for free? And so I tagged him in like 25 Instagram messages or DMs or whatever, and never responded. I looked for emails, couldn't find them, looked for mutual connections, didn't have any. But I went on his website, or one of his websites, and eventually I found one where you could submit an inquiry for Grant to come speak at your conference. Well, I didn't have any money, but the very lowest budget amount you could offer might have been like 25 grand or something like that, to have Grant come speak or do a virtual speaking thing for like 50 minutes or half an hour. And so anyway, I just clicked the box. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I want to just start the conversation. And so I submitted all of my information, talked about my audience, and I got somebody on his team to give me an email. And so we started going back and forth and back and forth, and they said no, and they said no, and they said no over and over and over again. But I offered a very interesting value exchange once I was able to get in contact with somebody on his team, which was, I'd like to put Grant in front of a huge audience of young professional book lovers. And I
Yep.
want Grant to promote anything he wants. I need a little bit of his time. So that's his currency. And
Mhm.
my currency is, I'll put you in front of 100,000 people that might not be following you today.
Yep.
And you can upsell them whatever you want. And so eventually they said yes. And I remember I was walking around my neighborhood. I got the email and I was like, wow, I'm going to interview Grant Cardone.